Mike, you report in Texas, you live in Texas, you're living through this disaster, underscoring what so many people are experiencing. I just want to put on the screen a few of your tweets outlining or describing what you've been through in the past couple days. You said last night after we lost power and your pipes burst, your toddler choked on a peanut in your dark house. You rushed him down across town on icy roads for emergency surgery at a hospital that does not have enough water pressure to flush toilets. Texas is a disaster. You also clarify that the hospital does not have any water. They're trucking it in. Nurses and staff are exhausted. Many of them are away from their families. They're who are stuck in frozen houses, but doing a great job caring for your son. So you say your son is okay. I want to follow up on that. How's he doing today, and how are you?
Thank you, Katie. I'm actually getting a little bit emotional. I also am trying to be a good dad, and it's a challenge right now. My son is doing well. He's downstairs watching Sesame Street. Our power came on last night, but it feels like we just kind of rolled from crisis to crisis this week. And I can tell you, when he was choking and in the aftermath, that's going to be a scary situation no matter what. It was made so much worse because we couldn't get a cell signal. It was hard to pull up the number to our doctor's office. We weren't sure, but it was one of those moments where, is this an emergency? Is it not an emergency? Thankfully, I was able to reach a good friend who's a nurse at Texas Children's Hospital. And she said, just go take him. And then later, if the hospital hadn't, thank God, I had signal at the moment when the hospital called me back and said, wait, we found something on the CT scan. He needs emergency surgery right now. This is at, like midnight after 4 hours in the ER. And I had, to zoom back across town, running red lights through intersections where there aren't even lights on, with my 3 kids in the back because they didn't want to be separated. My wife didn't want to be separated from us because of the lack of cell service, the lack of power, the lack of water. Thank God we got him there. The hospital was so busy, filled with children who need electricity to power their ventilators or other equipment to live. And so it was very hectic. And on top of that, there was no water. And so he's okay now. And I'm relieved and feeling better about that. But now we're back home. We have power. Maybe we'll be able to fix our burst pipes in the next week or 2 weeks. Some plumbers have said it could be 3 weeks before they can get to people because so many pipes have burst that they just can't get to everybody. Yeah, so that's where we're at.
We've seen insane images of burst pipes in homes and icicles on fans. Mike, I'm happy your son is doing better. I feel for you going through all of that trauma and the terror of wondering if he's going to be okay in the middle of this already horrible crisis. I think what a lot of us are struck by, and which you must be struck by, you tell me, is the fact that this was all preventable, that Texas was warned in 2011 by the feds that you got to winterize your pipes, a cold weather snap, and this is not going, or winterize your generators, winterize your electrical equipment. If you don't do it, you're going to go through rolling back blackouts or have some sort of disaster again. And Texas refused to do it. From your sense of talking to people in your neighborhood, reporting, do you think that Texans are going to want to allow the federal government in to force this issue, to make sure that this sort of thing doesn't happen again?
Bearing in mind that Texas is a very big state, and Houston is a large city. I have talked with my neighbors, and several of them caught yesterday when they saw former Governor Rick Perry had commented that Texans are willing to endure blackouts to keep the federal government out. I can tell you that the neighbors approached me knowing I work at NBC, and they just wanted me to know that they thought that was garbage, and that that they don't know what the solution is or whether federal regulation will fix it, but nobody is interested in doing this again because people are dying. And I think, I can relate as a human and as a dad. There are a couple moments where things could have gone in a different direction for me. And this power failure is what caused it all. And so, the next morning after my son was recovering, from surgery, the anesthesiologist popped in to let me know that if we had been a few hours later, or if they'd missed it on a CT, or if we hadn't come in, if I hadn't been able to reach that nurse, that it would have been life-threatening for my child. And so to think that we're just, that anyone is willing to just endure this for any kind of political reason, it's kind of far-fetched.
Huh. I mean, we've heard a lot about all sorts of terrible scenarios, including people on oxygen, couldn't charge the batteries for their oxygen tanks. Remarkable. Mike Hixenbaugh, thank you so much for joining us. We're so happy your son is okay. Stay safe.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.